I don't hear that.
We could have more officers.
Yeah, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
How are you?
good to see you
Good to see
again. All right. Thank you, man. All right. All right, thank you guys. Hi, hi.
How are
Nice to see you again. Very good.
Hi, Dan. Good to see you
Very
again.
good. All right.
Good to see you
Yep.
again. Hi, very much.
Thank you very much.
You come forward to me.
All right.
He's actually got a speech already.
This is one order. We put each one of these the stop. So, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Steve Staley. I'm an employee with the police department, just part-time, and I'm a volunteer training coordinator. And that's how I met Kelly. So I have a speech, and I hate giving speeches, but Pat's warned me and said I should. So I want to thank everybody for being here for Kelly. Means that you all loved her just as much as we loved her, and she will definitely be missed. Kelly was a woman who loved her community and pretty much had her hand in everybody's cookie jar around this community. So I met her when we were both Boulder City volunteer before I became an employee, and she knew this city like the back of her hand, which I guess she should since she grew up here. And her smile was just radiating everywhere, and she was like the friendliest person. And in fact, I used to call Kelly and Dan the mayors of Boulder City because everywhere you went, somebody knew them. So when I was approached by Pat to assist with the volunteer program, one of the things that we did was we created two squads with the volunteer program. And we had to make squad leaders for each squad, and our very first thought was Kelly to be one of those squad leaders. And eventually in 2021, Kelly became our volunteer of the year. She had so many hours with the department that we heard rumor that Dan had put in a missing persons report because she was constantly gone, and she was doing stuff for the city and for the volunteer program. So when Kelly passed away, and we told about this, Pat and I got together and we wanted to do something to recognize Kelly, but we didn't want to give money, and we didn't want to donate flowers. We wanted something that would be memorable of Kelly. And when we found out that they had paid for adoptions for the next few months, one of my volunteers actually came up with the idea to buy baskets and fill these baskets with food and toys and snacks and stuff. And then when somebody adopted their animal, we would give one of those baskets to those persons, along with the adoption. So I went shopping for baskets, but instead I came up with the idea of these stockings. One has dogs, as you can see, one has cats. So we filled them up with a couple of cans of cat food, dog food, a toy, and some snacks for them. So once somebody adopts it, then the animal shelter can hand out these stockings to whoever they were. So it's just our way of showing our love for Kelly. And again, we appreciate you all being here. We appreciate Dan sacrificing his wife for the city to allow us to, be known to her. And that's about it that I have to say. Chief, you're a man of many words.
Did you know that she was actually deep down inside a drill sergeant?
I can take orders.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she was I gotta tell you, all the things that you all did that most people have no idea you've done. I can't tell you how many times I'd show up and the volunteers would be there, and be a whole table of food laid out that you guys would just donate over and over. I think everyone realizes all that you did besides the visible stuff. But yeah, she was quite a presence. I think she spent more time, well, I know she spent more time there than my deputy chief does, but I certainly when she had to stop volunteering, it was a massive hole. But and this is really a great thing, and I think a very appropriate way to honor her memory for the community here, because she was here a lot also. So I really appreciate everything you all have done and everything you're still doing.
Well, thank you. she really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
She really enjoyed it.
Well, she got to yell at me too, so it was great.
Okay. No, her best years were when she was a volunteer and got to work with, because she really wanted, at one time, she wanted to be EMT.
Mhm.
And that was her, one of her dreams.
Right.
And of course, it didn't happen, but this really made her feel part of it again. And, yeah. And,
Well, she spent significant time helping fire out when we had the COVID.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, she was really involved in that significantly. In fact, I think fire department also recognized her for all that extra stuff that she did. So, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that went on down there, but most people have no idea happened. But it were all the ball bearings that kept everything really working. And these folks really do. I gotta take my hat off to them. My dad started the volunteer program for us up in Washington. My mother was one for 20 years. She had to stop when COVID hit, plus she was 91. I thought it was time she stopped driving. I got stuck behind her on the freeway. It was horrible. But anyway, thank you very much.
All right, very good, thank you. I wanted to share as one story. When she was on the volunteer and she was during COVID, I guess she got assigned to come check us out, the restaurant out, our own place. And I'll tell you what, she was the toughest one, of course, because she couldn't fake it, so she did her job.
She volunteered for
Yes, she
that.
did. Yes,
I'll get him.
Well, thank you guys, thank you very, very much. And if this is successful, I've already seen like 2 posts on Facebook that they've adopted 2 dogs already because of it.
Yep.
And if it's successful, I might just keep going for a little bit.
Well, I gotta tell you, I sure appreciate it because one of the things that, when I got here and when she was here, we decided that we will not euthanize animals because of space. We will not do that.
Good.
And we will do everything we possibly can. That's why the fostering program, and as far as I know, I hope, we've still been successful with that.
Yeah.
We've never had, we euthanize animals based upon medical reasons and medical reasons only. And this is a shelter, and it's gonna remain a shelter. In a shelter, you take care of things, you house things, you provide for their welfare. You don't bring them here to kill them.
Right.
So we don't do that, and you've helped us maintain that, and that's really important.
Thank you. I also do want to say, Ann, I've been talking with Ann.
That's what the news has been back and forth.
Okay,
I've been
gotcha.
sending her pictures.
So, she's really been helping me with ideas and things like that kind of, really kind of go do this kind of stuff. So I want to make sure her name gets mentioned in there too.
Yeah, I'm sure she's been giving you lots of suggestions.
Yes.
No, as I tell people, it's, Ann was my zealot, and it's great to have a zealot as long as she's on your side.
Yes.
So, and a couple times I did step on some toes and had to get out of the way, so.
All right. Well, thank you guys very much.
Thank you guys all
All right.
for.
Right.
showing
Thank
us.
you.
Thank you guys for coming.
Of course, my pleasure.
I guess you're going, yeah.
Yes, of
All right,
course.
thank you to everybody.
Yes.
Okay.
I think I'll take that one right there. Take it to go Yeah. back.